Hey everybody, it's John here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in BioShock Infinite, grabbing all the Voxophones today and getting the Eavesdropper achievement. I'm going to be showing you from the beginning. This is when you get to Columbia for the first time. You just left the rocket silo. You want to head downstairs and take a left. This is in the Welcome Center. It's like that church place with all the water. And it should be in this room featuring a portrait of Lady Comstock. This is when you get into the city for the first time. You want to take a right, and you should find a clothing store right here. And you want to head on inside, and behind the cash register will be our second Voxophone. The third one, you're going to come across the raffle fair sandwich board. Go up, and then go over here, and you should find another store right here. It's like a produce store. Wait for it to come down. Basically, this game's version of loading, and just hop on here and then run to the garden, and it will be on this table underneath this umbrella next to some cheese. Alright, you're gonna come to the statue right here, and what you want to do is go on the bench and grab it next to this songbird plushie. Alright, this is after the raffle. The cops are gonna come and attack you and bring the ruckus. What you want to do is you want to head over here, and it will be right here between these two cages. This is in the bar. What you want to do is you want to head towards the back area, and it'll be on this counter. It's where we grinded out the coins in the cushion achievement. This is when we get onto the roof, and what you want to do is you want to skyhook up here, and then turn around, and then hop down here, and you should be in the first manor, the Lansdowne residence. You want to head on downstairs and go into the bedroom, and it should be on the shelf right here. The next one is, this is the manor we used to grind out the other achievements, like 5 or 4 of them. What you want to do is you want to head outside. You can either go through the back door, or you can go through the front door if you're feeling crazy like I am. But it'll be on the stage right here. And the next one, you're going to get to the mansion with all the crow people. It's going to be in the bar, and it will be on the counter right here. After that, you want to head into the main sort of church area in the Crow Manor. Hop on inside. You're going to have a fight with a bunch of cults people, but if you jump down, it'll be in the second pew right here. And this is in the Projector Room, still in the Crow Manor. If you take a left and go over here in this office, there should be one on the table. Continuing on, this is when you are skyhooking for the first time. You want to go all the way towards the end, and you're going to have a couple guys here. You can take them out if you want to. And you want to hop down, and then go to the right. And over here should be your next Voxophone on this desk. This is when you get to Monument Island for the first time. What you want to do is you want to skyhook up here, and then hop down. And then head on inside. And off to the left in this locker should be your next Voxophone. Right over here. A little bit after that, you should come to this siphon, like this giant thing with electricity coming out of it. You want to head through this door, and then you want to take a left here. Go through this door, and it should be off to the right over here. Next one, you're continuing through the lab. You come to this area with the chalkboard. It will be on the desk. Over here, this is when you go to find Elizabeth. It'll be in this room. Pay attention to where the projector and where the chair is, because there are a ton of rooms in that place that look the same. This is when you're on the beach on Battleship Bay. You want to go straight from the starting point and grab it. It'll be right here under this. This is when you head on inside with Elizabeth. You're going to come across a broken vending machine, and you want to go straight, and it'll be in this basket. This is after you get past the arcade area. You want to go over here, and you want to take a left into the men's bathroom right here. And it'll be on this table next to some refreshments. This is after you get your hand stabbed by the ticket booth guy and get ambushed. It'll be in that room. A little bit after that, this is past that. Before you get into the gondola, you want to go straight, and you're gonna be in this room, and you want to head all the way downstairs, and it will be in this little corner right here. And there we go. Next one, you're gonna be following Elizabeth. You're gonna come across this door. Just go inside, and it'll be over here. This is where we grab the carbine for the Big Game Hunter achievement. This is when we're outside in Soldier's Field. You want to take a left, and in the ice cream shop should be one on the table. This is still in Soldier's Field. You want to go to the bookstore, which is over here, and you want to grab it. It will be on the second floor, and it will be right here. Moving on, this is when we get into the sort of Hall of Heroes area. And what you want to do is you want to head towards the left. You're going to need to pick this lock. And if you're going for this achievement, I recommend keeping your eyes out for any lock picks, because they do become super valuable later on. Anyways, you're going to have a fight against the turret here. You can cast possession on it if you want to, or you can try to take it out. Either way, that thing is no problem. And you want to grab it on this desk right here. Alright, this is right at the entrance to the Hall of Heroes. You want to take a right and go into this room. And then you want to head upstairs. And it'll be right here by a gun and some salts. Alright, back outside, what you want to do is you want to head back inside, or you can stay inside and grab it. It's going to be the code book on the cannon. I'm just showing this because this is from a different clip. This was from the other guides, like the infusion. But you want to grab that code book. It's the side quest with the codex. So you want to grab it. Go in the bathroom to find the codec. It'll be right here. Wait for Elizabeth to come in and talk to her, and then she'll translate it for you, and she'll tell you to tip the hat. So you go in the next room and just hit X on this hat. That should open up a secret passage, and you can grab yourself some cool stuff in here. We use this in the rocket launcher achievement, as well as there's an infusion in here, and the Voxophone will be over here by this poster. Alright, back outside, we are going to head back into the same room on to the left, and you want to head into the kitchen, and there should be a Voxophone right here. This is when we are actually heading up towards the Hall of Heroes. You want to take the skyline up, and you want to stay to the right, and then just hop down when you see this. And then you want to turn around and head towards this area where the gondolas are. And it will be in this front area on a chair overlooking the city. Next part, when you are actually in the Hall of Heroes, you want to go towards the ticket booth. It's the one we use to get the rocket launcher, the sniper rifle, and the skeet shoot achievement. This place where we used to grind that out. The next one, you're going to be in this area. It's the Our Lady Memorial. You want to go in this area. You're going to need to pick the lock. And once you're inside and you see the statue of Fitzroy, you want to take a right, and it'll be in this room on this chair. Next one, this is after the sort of boss fight with Slate and his people. This room is going to open up to the left after you take out these guys, because they're going to bring the ruckus. And once they're taken care of, you want to go into this room, and you can grab it. It will be on this table. This is when we are back out in Soldier's Field. You can take this zip line, or you can skyhook up here. And you want to go down here, and you want to cast Shock Jockey on this. That will open up the door and reveal to you a room, and it will be around here on the bed. No, actually, yeah, on the bed. Thought it was on the shelf, but nope, it's on the bed. Here's just me looking for it. There's also some gear there if you need it. This is when we are in Fink Town, and what you want to do is you want to go in here, and then turn around. It'll be between these two desks. Alright, this is when you're chasing Elizabeth. You're going to come across this part. She'll go through a tear, and then you want to go to the left. Over here should be the next Voxophone on this desk. This is when you are in Fink Town, like the office. You want to look for that statue at the entrance. Head into this office, and there should be one right here. Moving on, this is the area that you need to go in the service elevator. So while you're fighting for it, you can grab it. It'll be in this locker. And this is when you get into the actual square. You want to look for the Good Time Club. That's the reference I'm using. And you want to head towards the right. and it'll be over here by this table saw right here. This is like the entrance. You want to head towards the left and head into the blacksmith, and it will be on the table right over here. Alright, back in the beginning area. This time we're taking a right, and we're heading to the clock factory, and we're gonna grab the cipher in here, and you need to pick the lock. And once you are inside, you want to examine the cipher. Wait till Elizabeth gets here, and then she'll tell you need the code book. So this is in the Good Time Club. After you fight all the enemies on the main stage, head backstage. There should be one on this dressing table. Once again, from the main stage, you want to head backstage, and we're gonna go downstairs. And there should be enemies down here. I already took them out. So be prepared to do a little bit of fighting. There's only 2 people. You have to pick this lock and head into the disposal room. And you want to grab the code book. It'll be on this crate. And we're going to have to do a little bit of backtracking. You have to go all the way back to the clock factory. So be prepared to do that. And this is going to be quite the walk, so, you know. While you're at it, you can check out our other videos, like our infusion guide, as well as our sightseer guide. You can check that out on the channel. I've already shown you videos on that. But the those collectibles are all over this place as well. You just need to look. Here's the bar, and once you go outside, you can look. There's a kinetoscope off to the left. Well, you couldn't see it, but trust me, it's there. You can check out our video for that. Little bit of in-video promotion on my behalf. This is back in Fink Town. You want to head towards the left. That's the fastest way to go. You can go right if you want to. You know, up to you and how you want to spend your time. Anyways, we're heading back, so you want to go to this area and then loop around, and it should be right here. Alright, what you want to do is you want to head through the door and then go over here, wait for Elizabeth, and examine the codec. She'll tell you to set the clock to midnight, so just go up to the clock and then hit X. It should open and give you an infusion, as well as a Voxophone over here. Alright, this is back in the disposal room. I cut ahead, so you don't have to watch me walk back. This is going to be the projector room. You want to go in this door, and it'll be right over on this stool right here. This is when you get into Shantytown. You want to head towards the graveyard shift bar, and there's going to be this guy. I'm going to kill him. And once you're in here, you can grab it over into the basement. There's also a guitar in here, so you want to see Elizabeth sing the Circle Will Be Unbroken song. It's a good song. She's a very great singer. This is when you are in the freight yard of Shantytown. You want to skyline up here, and then you want to dismount here, and it'll be over here by this chair. This is when you are in the police impound lot. You want to go over here, and by the stairs, it should be in this office off to this table. This is the second floor. What you want to do is you want to head into this room, and it will be over here by the chest. Alright, this is after you open the tear, and the dude's weapons, his like tools turn into the Vox popularized weapons. What you want to do is you want to head upstairs and grab it. It'll be on this desk. This is when we're back in Shantytown after we opened up the tear. The whole city's gonna be at war. By this dead dude should be another Voxophone. And this is by the graveyard shift bar from earlier. So you want to head into the bar again, and it will be over on the counter right here. Alright, this is when we are back in Fink Town. Once again, the city will be at war because we opened up the tear. The Vox Populi are fighting the founders. You want to head back to the blacksmith, and inside should be the next Voxophone, next to Chen Lin and his wife's dead body. This is when we are in Fink Tower. This is at the top of it. Right before you get the undertow vigor, it'll be here on the right. This is after Fitzroy dies. You want to head to the right from her dead body. This is when we are in Emporia. you want to grab it. It's right here, right next to the salty oyster bar. This is in the main area. What you want to do is you want to turn around, and in this newsstand should be our next Voxophone. All the way in here on some newspapers. Alright, before you go into the turnstile of no return, what you want to do is you want to head towards the left and go into the bookstore. You're going to have to pick the lock, and there's going to be 2 Voxophones in here. One of them leads to another optional quest, and the other one's just for fun. So grab the for fun one first. It will be over here on the shelf to the right by this teddy bear. And the one that starts the optional quest is downstairs. It's on the table right here. And that will start the optional quest to investigate the bar. So you need to backtrack all the way to the salty oyster from earlier. And once you head on outside, there should be some enemies. So they're going to bring the ruckus. So be prepared to do some fighting. They're right here. I cut ahead, so, you know, save time. Also, I didn't want to show me getting my ass kicked. Alright, so you want to head back downstairs. Here's the main area from earlier. And then you want to keep heading on downstairs. Alright, jump down, and then you should be in this area. You can take either a left or a right, doesn't matter. And the salty oyster is right there. So, head on inside, and you're going to have to pick the lock. I already picked it because I was cutting other videos for that. And you want to go behind the counter, and behind the counter should be the button. So you want to push the button. That will open up a secret passage. And you want to head on inside, and there is a vigor, but the Voxophone will be in this wash tub. This is when we are in downtown Emporia, in the main area. From the statue, you want to go on this skyline, and then jump down here. Then you're going to have to pick this lock. And this is after all the fighting, because there is a ton of fighting here. So, you know, be prepared to have the ruckus brought. In here, the Voxophone will be between these 2 crates. Alright, back outside. This is this area. I'm showing you around so you don't get lost like I did. You want to pick this lock and go on inside. This is the burnt out house. Basically what we are doing is we're grabbing the code book. It's downstairs, and it will be in here. Right there on this shelf. Alright, this is Harmony Lane. It's like the more downtown area, I guess. You want to head to the right and go downstairs. There are going to be enemies here, so be prepared to fight. Gonna be right there, so take them out. You can cast possession and some shock jockey, and they'll go down eventually. Except for that guy, I possessed him. But the Voxophone will be in this wine crate. Alright, back outside. You want to look for the Market District sign. This will be in this floating house with the piano. And there'll be a tear there, playing some music. It'll be on the piano. Moving on, you want to look for the Downtown Emporia sign. It'll look like this. Head towards the left, and you're gonna need 3 lockpicks for this. And good luck finding lockpicks. I was struggling for a good hour or 2 trying to find a 3rd one, but they'll be around. You just need to search hard enough. And yeah, save your lockpicks. Don't waste them on opening safes like I did. It'll be on the counter. This is when we get to Comstock House. At the entrance, it will be over here on this memorial for Our Lady, and it will be right there. This is when we are going for the tears. It will be in the laboratory Lutece. You want to head on inside, and there will be one downstairs in the back, like over here in the kitchen. And it will be over there on, I'm presuming this is an ironing board. Then you want to head upstairs, and there will be another one up there. And it will be over here by the bed. Alright, after you open up the first tear, you get a Voxophone. You get a Voxophone after every tear, so you want to make sure you grab those. This is in the bank. What you want to do is you want to head towards the left. And if you remember, we grabbed the code book earlier. This is why, because there's a secret area in here where the safety deposit boxes are. So you want to keep heading through here. You're going to come to this area. You can tell because it says Hoarder on the wall. You want to go up to the typewriter, wait for Elizabeth, and then you will read the stationery and then punch in some stuff into the typewriter. Basically just you hitting X a bunch of times. It'll be on here, on this desk, next to the infusion. This is where the tear is in the bank. You want to head towards the left before you actually open up the tear, and the Voxophone will be by this safe. Alright, after we open up the tear, which is me doing that right now, a Voxophone should appear, just like the other ones. Grab it, and you can leave. Back out on the main street. This is us grabbing the last tear. It's in the photo store. You're gonna need to pick the lock again. Once again, ration those pick locks, or those lock picks rather. We're gonna open up the tear, and then it'll be on the table to the right. Alright, this is when we are in the atrium. When the elevator comes down, it'll just be in the elevator, so don't miss that. Then you can go down to the actual Comstock house. Alright, once you get off the elevator, take a right, and then head into this disposal room with all these dead bodies. It'll be in the coffin. This is the room with the alien thing and his like creepy mannequins. Just try to avoid him. It will be on this table with a head. This is in the security center. What you want to do is you want to go straight and around, and it will be over here by this film projector. Next one, this is the top floor where the control deck is to open up the elevator. Right here before you open up the security gate, it's going to be on this chair. This is when we are going back to the elevator after tons of fighting. You can try your best to fight those guys or avoid them like me. But in the elevator will be another Voxophone. Alright, this is after you rescue Elizabeth from the surgery table. You're gonna go through here, and you're gonna have to head towards the Our Prophet airship. So you want to go all the way back up, and you're gonna have to go to the left here, and then you're gonna have to pick a lock. So pick the lock, wait for Elizabeth. She loves to talk, and just do that. Gonna bounce around, kill some time. Alright, there we go. Once that's open, you can grab the Voxophone on the table. As well as an infusion, but I already showed you that. So grab the Voxophone. This is outside. You're gonna have a big shootout. You wanna look for this building with the 2 flags. Open it up the building with 3 lockpicks. Once again, save those lockpicks. They really come in handy. And head on in here, and if you take a left in this room, should be the next Voxophone. This is when we are in the ship. This is after you clear the first line of pods and go to the 2nd level deck. You want to pick that lock and head on inside to the engineering room and go all the way to the back, and there should be a Voxophone on this workbench with some more creepy heads. This is after you kill Comstock. Spoilers, by the way, if you're watching this. You want to head back here, and these are going to be the last ones, actually. There's going to be one in this room. It's basically his office, and it's going to be on the table right here. And the very last one for the whole game is going to be in his bedroom. You just have to go outside and go to the room that's next door. It should be around here, and it will be on his bed, and you just want to grab it. That is the last one. You should get your achievement for 50 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.